The hospital staff were just going about their daily business when the dogs walked through the front door. What's more, a female visitor who had heard a lot of bad things about the pit bull breed was in the lobby that day, and so the arrival of the animals made her heart begin to race. In fact, she found herself too scared to move, and the dogs were coming closer. The hospital in question was St. Luke's Anderson Campus, SLAC, a branch of the University Health Network in Pennsylvania. The nonprofit operation has been active since its founding way back in 1872, and it now has facilities across New Jersey as well. And St. Luke's is proud of its patient care too. Our mission is an unwavering commitment to excellence as we care for the sick and injured, reads its Facebook page. Furthermore, the organization also promises to improve access to care in the communities. What SLAC didn't expect, though, were the two arrivals that walked through its doors one day in July 2017. Yes, these new faces seemed rather intimidating and even caused some of the hospital's patrons to freeze in their tracks. So, just who were the visitors to the hospital that day? Well, the unexpected arrivals were actually a pair of powerful-looking dogs. And they weren't just any powerful-looking dogs either. The two visitors were pit bulls. The breed doesn't have the best reputation and, in fact, was originally employed for blood sports. But while the barbaric practice has long since been made illegal, the media is still rife with stories of pit bull attacks. It's completely understandable, then, that some people in the hospital were stunned into stillness by the pair. Indeed, as can be seen in the footage captured by SLAC's security cameras as events unfolded, it seemed that the two dogs caused some apprehension by their mere presence alone. Yes, the pair of pooches caused quite a stir when they wandered into the lobby of the SLAC's Cancer Center. And the doggy duo didn't stop to ask for directions either, as they headed past a bemused-looking woman at the entrance. So, did these savage animals attack the hospital visitors and staff? Well, thankfully, the only danger that the pooches posed was potentially hitting someone with their wagging tails. Yes, the pair were pretty placid, and they subsequently headed further into the building, where they found someone to ask about a therapy dog vacancy. The hospital employee had other ideas, though, and tried to show the dogs to the door. The pit bulls then followed their escort back to the lobby, but it turned out that they had no intention of leaving. Instead, the dogs dashed off down a corridor and vanished out of sight, much to the amusement of the woman who had arrived behind them. But while the pair of pooches may have seemingly vanished like Houdini, SLAC's cameras were still following their adventures. And the duo had now found their way to the pharmacy to see if they could get a prescription for some fuss and belly rubs. What's more, the room was empty, so they didn't even have to wait in line. Amused by the canine's capers, SLAC subsequently moved to describe the events on its Facebook page. Two dogs strolled into Homestar Pharmacy in Anderson's medical office building, the account read. Imagine our pharmacist's surprise when she noticed who was waiting to be helped. So, did they get what they were looking for? Well, while the dogs were in the pharmacy, security guards came to investigate the canine customers, and the dogs finally got what they had come in for, some love and affection. The kind-hearted staff even gave the dogs a drink of water while their owner was tracked down. Security subsequently put some leashes on the dogs and attended to the animals' every need until the police arrived. Eventually, then, the pooches were reunited with their owner, a lady called Kathy Tomasi. Her message of gratitude was later posted on the comments section of SLAC's Facebook page. "Thank you St. Luke's staff for caring for my two escapees," she wrote. "I'm glad they had enough sense to hang out there." Tomasi subsequently revealed that she was devastated when her beloved pets, Nero and Emma, had run away, and she explained the circumstances around their escapades. "Nero was the one who first got out through a loose post in my fence," she explained. "Emma came and told me, and as she ate and drank I ran upstairs to put on my shoes to go and look for the boy. However, Emma didn't stay put either. When I came down, Emma was missing as well. Tomasi continued. I was frantic. I drove around, and I couldn't find them. Once back home, I had to calm down and think how to find them. Then it occurred to me to look on Bethlehem Police FB blog. And eureka, there they were, Tomasi added. But I now realize that if it wasn't for your staff's kindness, this could have turned out so differently. So again, thank you, and Emma and Nero say thank you as well. And the playful pups had proved one thing, at least, the fearsome reputation of pit bulls is not necessarily well deserved. Indeed, the dog's behavior often depends on their owners. That's because pit bulls have a strong desire to please their owners, a trait that is often abused. Furthermore, their powerful and intimidating presence make them prime status dogs, a fact that is often exploited by the irresponsible for purposes of intimidation. And that's a far cry from the playful pups seen wandering the halls of St. Luke's. Thankfully, then, Slack was not taken in by the bad press that the breed receives. The dogs enjoyed the accessibility and welcoming employees at St. Luke's Anderson campus, the organization wrote on its Facebook page. We are pleased to say that both dogs are safe and sound at home with their owner. It truly was an unexpected but amazing experience that no one will forget.